subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Hey, can you hear me okay,
Can-
King Flex?
I can hear you. What's going on?
Cool, cool. Forgive me for any noise you might hear in the background. I'm on the grind right now, but yeah. Besides that, I just want to make 3 points really quickly. The first point I want to address the cowardly calls that I hear calling up and the tethers or whatnot. Um, that's especially that South African dude that called up. He's not no rider. He's a coward. He's a punk. He's a little snitch rat. I would slap him in his face if I seen him in public because you don't get up here and disrespect our lineage and play around like that. Let me tell you something, Flex. I don't know if you're familiar with what's going on in South Africa right now, but how is it this guy's worried about the U.S. elections when in South Africa they worried about Nigerians, excuse me, Nigerians flooding the country,
Hmm.
immigrants. They're worried about Zimbabwean immigrants flooding the country, people coming from Congo and the Congolese areas flooding the country. And look, I'm all for legal immigration and moral movements, with any group of people. But that guy has bigger fish to fry. He needs to focus on fighting the Boers, and he needs to focus on uh, fighting illegal immigration in South Africa because they're complaining about not getting things that they have been fighting for over there and the resources and jobs going over to Nigerians and Zimbabwean people. My second point is that, it's funny. A lot of these people talk about reparations and stuff. Man, don't play stupid. You know what to do. Cut the check. Cut it some land while you at it. You know, a casino. You know what I'm saying? I like Dr. Claude Anderson's book Powernomics. He stated that we should have a federally funded railroad, right? And I think that's a great idea to add into reparations. But cut the check. Money is the start, and then we could talk about everything else after that. Now, as far as the main topic goes, with Trump and stuff, um, a lot of people are missing the fact that these Asian college students and their families were suing these colleges and universities, and I think they sued the federal government too.
Okay.
They were saying that uh, they were being discriminated against, and black people were being chosen over them to get into these colleges. Now, as affirmative action was taken down, guess what happened? I mean, you probably already know, Flex, because you be on top of this stuff.
Hmm.
um, what happened, black people, their numbers actually stayed about the same or went up a little bit, especially thanks to black women, our beautiful black sisters, they stay educated. And uh, with the Asians now, no disrespect to the Asians, the cool ones, but, you know, their numbers dropped. And so it backfired on them. And I'm just connecting the dots. I can't speak too much on what Trump actually plans to do because we haven't seen him do it yet. And that's
Right.
why I'm tired of these people saying, oh, Trump is going to pay white people reparations. We don't know what the hell he has done yet or what he's planning to do. You guys are playing 10-second clips. You know what I'm saying? All these tethered news medias, you know who you are. You're
Hmm.
playing 10-second clips. CNN, ABC, you're playing 10-second clips. You've been doing it since he first came into office. Um, and the other thing with Trump is that these people, the Democrats in particularly, I think what they're gonna do moving forward is really try to use tethers, and particularly black women that are tethers from other countries or even anchor babies, against Black Americans because I've seen it. I don't know if anybody else sees it, and I got love for the whole diaspora. But if you a tether, right, and you sitting up here trying to tell Black Americans who to vote for, and oh, but he's a racist. Well, hello, we've been voting for the Democrats for over 60 years. They're the Ku Klux Klan. They invented the KKK.
Mm-hmm.
The the Republicans, hell, they ended slavery. Black people helped to establish, if not invent, I think we invented it. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Republican Party to stop the expansion of the Ku Klux Klan through the Democratic Party. So if we gonna keep it real, let's keep it all the way real. And just one more small point, and I'm gonna land my plane. I really think we need to be careful with this Trump thing because they using Africans and people who don't have a long history in this country, a lineage in this country, because they know they don't understand, they don't know any better. So the gender warring, the lame ass gender war stuff they got going on. Oh, you're better than the black man. Oh, you helped us get elected last time. Uh, Black Queen, you and they try to talk sweet in some of these tethers ears and then turn around and try to tell us or try to tell them to attack black men. And
Mm.
so shout out to those who are not falling for the agenda. And I land my plane.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Rodrigo, hop on, Rod.
Yeah, the Republicans, they've never done anything for us. Never did anything positive for our.
Your ass out of here. That's the wannabe FBA tether. I don't want to hear nothing from you. All right. Don't want to hear nothing from you. Let's get OV Matters. OV Matters. What's up, OV Matters?
Hey mate, is it okay if I give a perspective as an Australian?
Go ahead.
Okay, so guys, look, I know a lot of people, irrespective on which side of the fence you are with this particular statement. I almost feel like the major consensus would be that you wouldn't believe the media and you wouldn't believe the government if I asked you how you feel about them. My whole criticism is this: there's a lot of people that are critical thinkers. They're awake. They could see through the. But every now and then, when the government sits there and touches on a sensitive topic, everyone ends up falling in line, right? You have to look no further than this witch hunt that happened with Donald Trump. There was no issue regarding racism prior to him running for office, right? I've got a video edit that I've just put in the chat bubble of Joe Biden at the eulogy of a Ku Klux Klan leader, calling him a friend, a mentor, and a guide, right? We can't keep on allowing this level of brainwashing manipulate and make us emotional. Of course, there are definitely issues that need to be addressed, and they could be addressed without the influence of these, multinational corporations that are literally being controlled and, kind of, instructed to push out a single message. I'm going to finish off on this, guys. I know a lot of you guys might not understand the gravity of Trump winning the election, and we've seen like a lot of a big shift happening, and there's been some incredible headlines. In Australia, we were ready to give up. We already have the equivalent of the Democrat Party, along with Canada, along with the UK. They were just about to censor our speech through something called the Misinformation Bill. Now that you guys have Donald Trump as the next leader of the free world, that is now being used by five Aussie you know patriots, politicians, as the premise or as the basis of arguing on this. Because I can't remember if it was Trump or Vance. They kind of said this: any ally that does not respect free speech is either going to get kind of penalized or is not going to be an ally, right? Please, the last thing I'm going to say is we have had psychological warfare inflicted on us. It's called programming for a reason. They're programming us to believe this particular narrative. And it's called television because it tells you a vision, right? X has given us the opportunity for people of all walks of life from all over the world to express, their God-given right of freedom of expression. Absorb all information. Don't allow mainstream media to manipulate you and then do what's best and right for you. Tariq, I've given you a
Thank you so much. Oh, well, chatty. Okay. Hold on one second. Hold on a second. Uh, okay, hold on one second. Let's see who else we got. Jill, let me see. Jason, what's up, Jason? Hop on in.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you living?
I'm living amazing. I had a friend send me your space yesterday, and he told me I need to check this out.
Okay. What did he say about it?
He said you say some crazy things in here, so I needed to just come. I just needed to come see what it is, man. And you guys are saying some crazy,
Like crazy stuff like what?
like I just want to touch base on the reparations, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's touch on the reparations. You say
Mm-hmm.
you want reparations.
Yeah.
You realize the the criteria, like that Puerto Rican dude was just saying. The criteria is gonna take for even that to happen. Like, not any black person could just get reparations, bro.
It ain't for any black person.
I know, but how would you guys be like, oh, okay, your family was affected by slavery here?
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, how's that gonna go? There was no DNA tracing back then. There's no,
Are you serious?
bro. Are you serious?
Okay, you're babbling. So you're not dumb. You're not dumb, sir. Listen. When you come in, you need to talk in bad faith. I don't respect people who come in and play dumb. You're
I'm not playing dumb. I'm asking you a question. How would you
dumb.
trace?
Dumb. You're not dumb, sir. When it comes to reparations, all of a sudden everybody starts acting remedial when it comes to reparations for us. Don't nobody know nothing. Let me ask you this, Jason. Where's your family from? What part of Europe is your family from?
My mother, I'm from New York, right? Born and raised in Manhattan. My mother's Albanian, 100% Albanian. My father's 100% Haitian.
Okay, so you come from two tether backgrounds. Now you're up here acting dumb. You
How am I acting dumb? I'm asking you a serious question. No joke. No troll. I just wanted to ask you this question because I've always wondered how that would even work.
It would work because it's based on lineage.
Right. And how would you prove that, like, bro,
But
they're not.
talk. Now listen, Jason, I know that you come from places where people, a lot of them don't even have birth certificates. So the concept of having paperwork about your lineage, it's kind of foreign. I get it. We, on the other hand, as foundational Black Americans, we have very, very meticulous documentation on our lineage. Most of us can trace our lineage back through paperwork going to the 1800s. I can go back to the mid 1700s on paper, documented, sir. It is not that hard. That's how we're going to do it. It's going to the foundational Black Americans who are descendant of freedmen. We can easily trace our lineage back through paperwork. That's not rocket science, and you should know that. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't want to, again, you come from a culture where a lot of people don't have birth certificates.
Yo, what culture do I come from where people don't have birth certificates?
Haiti,
I'm not from Haiti. I've never been to Haiti. I've been to Albania. I've never been to Haiti.
but you said you were part Haitian, and
Yeah.
so that's your lineage. Your lineage is Haitian. That's your
I, I
right,
mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, we foundational Black Americans, we can trace our lineage back. Now, why are you so hostile about us getting reparations? You seem hostile about it.
I'm not hostile about it. I'm actually 100% for it. I just want to know where it's coming, like where this system's going to be put in. Who's putting this system up? Where is it coming from? How is it going to be put up? What's the criteria going to be? Who's going to be doing mate like there's a bunch of questions here that need to be answered.
Okay, I'll answer all five of your questions. Number one, who's going to get it? Foundational Black Americans only, who descended from freedmen. How are we going to get it? Through checks, through money. How will they distribute it? The same way they do with the Native American tribes, the same exact way. They
Yeah, but those are tribes.
and we are a tribe. We are an ethnic group.
That's one tribe.
Right. We are an ethnic. We're a big ass ethnic group. You see how that works? We are an ethnic group. That's how it works. And we have a status which is freedmen. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. The same way they give money and resources to Native American tribes, they're going to give it to our tribe, Foundational Black Americans. Same way. The template is already there. The same way they gave it to the Japanese. When they interned the Japanese in the 80s, they compensated them. They gave them a form of reparations. They gave them cash. Same thing. When they need to pay Jewish,
They also took their weapons forever.
they did what?
They also took their weapons forever.
What does that have to do with them giving us our money?
I'm just saying they stripped them of their rights at the same time of dropping a bomb and then paying them and taking their weapons forever.
Who? Talking about the Japanese?
Yes.
But they also helped Japan rebuild, and they do good business with Japan, and they got good trade deals with Japan. So they have a very nice, healthy relationship with Japan, and nobody's complaining. Give us that same relationship. All
I
right.
know, but Japan is a solo nation. The problem with, and I'm saying this, listen, I'm half black, bro. I'm born and raised in Manhattan, farthest thing from racist. I'm saying this as I don't think black people unite, bro.
What is that? What are you talking about? We don't unite. What does that have to do with us getting our money?
Because to get the money, that it has to be under one, like you said, right? These Native American tribes are getting money, right? These Native American tribes are ran by one or two or a group of people or a council, you know? That there needs to be organization there first before that even becomes a conversation.
Already organization. We understand what our lineage is. We're already organized.
I understand that, but are you going to be the leader of this? Are you going to be the one that tells everyone and tells and communicates with the government on how this goes?
There's several people. There's not no one leader. We're
I'm asking you though. That's exactly what I'm saying. What group? What the FBA? That's what it is,
that's FBA is not a group.
bro. I'm asking you. I don't know.
You just made a statement. The
Yeah, I just made a statement.
you, Foundational Black Americans is a lineage. It's no group. Groups have leaders and organizations and four walls. And
And tribes have leaders and organizations and four walls and
no, they don't. They don't have four walls. They have the Bureau of Indian Affairs, but
oh.
that's not the tribe. You have certain bureaus set up. We would get a bureau set up, something like that, and then have an organizational situation within the Freedmen's Bureau. We can work that out. But we as an ethnic group, we're not an organization. So let's be very clear on the language. You understand? Well, it's not rocket science. And we don't have to have one person go up there and represent. No, it don't work like that. There was no one person, all of these illegals coming over here getting checks. Who was the one person who spoke up?
Yeah, but that was come on, man. You know what that was, bro.
What was it? It was what?
You know what that was.
I don't know what it was. I know that they got some damn money and there was no damn
They funneled the gates open for them, man. That was a Hail Mary for them, man.
right. And they didn't have no one leader. There's no leader of the illegals.
The leader was George Soros, my friend.
Oh,
That's
did he come out and say he's the leader?
come on, man.
Come on, man, nothing. He never came out and said he's the leader.
Obviously, he didn't come out and say, "Who do you think's paying for everything? Who do you think's making sure?" Like, come on, who do you think funds the Democratic Party?
Just proved the point. You don't have to have somebody as a leader running around in the forefront. You can have people behind the scenes doing the work and getting things done. And that's
And that's my point: is who's gonna do that? When is this gonna magically gonna come together?
being done. It's already being done. You have foundational Black Americans working behind the scenes as a collective ethnic group. Everybody's working together, or enough of us, a significant number of us, are working together to make this thing happen. We've had reparations hearings, rallies, everybody's standing on reparations business, or a significant number of us are standing on reparations business. And we're showing
But you're saying it's being done and it's this and it's that. You're not giving me any factual group name or like you're just saying it's being done. It's being done. It's being done. It's being like
right.
can you right.
Show you an example. Let me show you how things are getting done. You want to know?
Yeah.
Let me give you a great example. Now, we told the Democrats we need reparations. If you want us to vote for you, if you want your candidate to get in office, you better give us the damn reparations and stop playing. That was a demand. It wasn't a beg or an ask. We told them, you better give us the damn reparations, make it happen, or we're going to make sure you crash and burn election season. They lollygagged and played in our face and crashed out the reparations and didn't give us what they were supposed to give us. And guess what we did? We made Kamala and the Democrats crash and burn. That was the black grassroots making that happen.
So
So,
you think that's what the reason? You think the reparations are the reason black people primarily were a third, almost 25% of Trump's vote?
mhm, it was us who made the Democrats crash and burn. We were sending a message. That's why they crashed and burned.
That's what you truly believe.
Kamala, that's what they're saying, sir. That's what they said. They
I don't think that's what they said. I think
said,
people. I think more people.
slow down, don't talk over me. During election night, all you heard was the black vote ain't turning out for Kamala like it's supposed to. It was all about the black vote, the black vote, the black vote. Everything was about us and what we.
Yep, you're 100% correct, Tariq. But they never said nothing about no reparations.
Sir, they're not going to say that. They're not going to tell all the truth, but they're going to let you know what the problem is. That's why.
No, I think your
Slow
truth.
down.
I
That,
think that's
that,
your truth.
that's why whenever Trump does something, everybody jumps over here on the grassroots and starts trolling at us. All eyes on us because they know what it is. They know what we got the power and the capabilities to do, and we made the Democrats crash and burn, and it was a concerted, progressive effort to do so. We deliberately made that happen, sir. That's what I'm talking about. This how serious we are about the reparations. That was the grassroots making that happen. All right.
All right.
Now, have
All
you been
right.
to Albania?
Yep.
How's everything going over there in Albania? It's pretty bad from what I'm understanding.
Well, depends on how you're living over here.
Better than Albanians, but how are they doing over there? How they making out?
No, I'm saying if you're I mean, if you're stuck over there, if you're it's pretty bad, but if you're, bi-coastal
That
or
means
bi-continental,
if you get the resources to leave, you good.
yeah, you're good. You could go back there with a
So it's not.
couple hundred.
Well, that means just say that.
I mean, you could. It's a fun place over there, man. It's a lot to
That
do. It's
war ain't fun. That's not too.
war.
These little
You said war.
war and poverty is not fun.
We haven't had war since the Bill Clinton administration, my brother.
Yeah, but yeah, there's always in that area war, strife.
Again, there hasn't been war since the Bill Clinton administration.
Well, sir, it's still war torn to a.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They never really rebuilt.
Where are you from?
I'm from here. This is my homeland. My whole family.
Nationality, you're 100% Black American.
Foundational black, not a black American, foundational black American, sir. 100%.
Can you educate me on the difference?
Of what? The difference between me and what?
I'm saying foundational Black American and Black American.
Well, you're a black person. Well, you say you're a black American, but uh, that's questionable because a lot of people who are
Definitely not questionable.
no, because a lot of y'all don't even identify as black. Well, and I just say it like that.
Bro, I identify as mixed.
Right, right. Yeah, so a lot of y'all you guys get this situational blackness when you see there's an opportunity for you to possibly get something that we fought for, then you'll say, "Hey, I'm kind of black." Y'all pull a Rachel Dolezal, but generally you don't identify as black. So that's the difference. We stand on blackness. We're the ones who made blackness something that's fashionable, trendy, and a cool thing. We are the ones who defined and shaped black identity globally. No other group did that. That's why I said it's questionable because sometimes when you ask people who are melanated, "Hey man, are you black?" "Oh, I'm not black. I'm Haitian. I'm not black. I'm Jamaican. I'm not black. I'm mixed." So that's what we mean. But a foundational Black American, that is us, we are non immigrants. We're the only group over here who are non immigrants. So that's the difference. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
My man. All right, Jason.
And I got one more question.
Go ahead, sir.
Did you vote for Trump or Kamala?
I didn't vote for neither one. I voted for the couch. I voted for.
Um, and you don't support either one?
No, I'm not supporting either one because no one had a proactive agenda for Black society. So I said, okay, I'm just going to vote the couch. But I'm glad. I'm glad Kamala crashed and burned, though. I'm definitely glad the Democrats crashed and burned. So yeah, that was a nice consolation prize. But anyway, but
Okay.
thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Have a good night.
Yes, indeed. Man. All right. Well, these people. Yeah, let me tell you something. These folks, a lot of them are very hostile towards reparations. They'll say that hey, yeah, I want you guys to get reparations, and then you let them keep talking, and they're clearly against it. When they start playing dumb, that's another thing. FBA family, watch people when they start playing dumb. When they play dumb, and then fake act like, oh no, I want FBAs to get some reparation. I want you, y'all deserve it. I just don't know how it would be implemented. How they gonna do it? Ain't no DNA test. Everybody wants to act super dumb. Okay, folks, the FBA family, I just want y'all to understand people they're not that dumb. They're not dumb. They very well know that the documents are very meticulous. These documents go way back. People can trace who's who. They know this. They know this. I hate when people want to act just remedial. You can trace people's lineage back. You can see who's who. It's very, very easy. And they know this. Basically, what they want to do, you know what they want? They want to see how much we know. When they say that, when they play dumb, family, I want y'all to understand. Let me give y'all the game on how the tethers work. And that was a case study on tetherism, the guy who called up. Notice he admitted, well, I'm really mixed race. He was going to be situationally Black, but then he admitted that he identifies as mixed, which I know because he kept talking about Albania. He's never been to Haiti. You dig? So he's some kind of anchor baby. But they sit here and play dumb to see how much we know. Hey, how would you know who's who? And then hey, we trace things back through census forms and things like that. And they're like, damn, yeah, these Negroes, they're kind of up on it. They're trying to see how much we know. They're trying to see how much we know. Because what they want to do is angle themselves in it. They want to find some Black folks dumb enough to let them angle so they can angle themselves into the mix. Just like the Puerto Rican guy who called earlier, start talking about reparations, then he started talking about how his Puerto Rican dad or whoever got discriminated against in the 70s, as if there was some type of comparative injustice that they could latch on to with us. And no, we're not doing that. We're not doing reparations for discrimination. See, we got to be very, very careful with the words and the people who come around acting like they are allies or trying to cosplay as us. We got to keep our eyes open for this, guys. It's real out here. Let's get Yusef. Mr. Yusef, hop on in, sir. Yusef, hop on in. Yusef, hop on in. Unmute that mic, Yusef.
Hello.
What's up, Yusef?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah,
Oh, wait,
I want to ask a few questions.
hold on, this is a coach.
Can you hear me?
Your name.
Yeah, my name.
What the hell is that in the background, man? Are you skinning an animal? What is that? This dude is up here boiling bushmeat. What the hell is that animal in the back, man?
No, it's morning in London, so I just got off the
What was
train.
it? Are you eating meerkat with some English muffins? What are you doing? What was that?
No, I just jumped off the train. It's early morning in London. That I just want to ask a
Oh,
few questions and just jump off.
okay. I thought I heard a suffering animal in the back. I was going to call the Humane Society, sir. I didn't want to hear that that meerkat.
You are being the third now, not me. You are accusing people of being petty, and you are rather seem a bit petty.
There was some sounds back there that we just needed answers for, sir. We
That's
needed
all right.
answers.
That's all right.
So what's on your mind, Kojo? What's happening, brother?
Yeah. So I've been listening to you, and I mean, I am for reparations, and there've been cause here in England as well, championing such cause. But what seemed a bit surprising to me is that you seem to be interested in reparation for a certain sect of black people, which you call themselves the FBA, if I understand.
Hmm.
But what I want to ask is that um, I know for sure that this free men that you're talking about, that you're going to trace your lineage to them, they are direct descendants of people that were shipped from some part of the world, from Africa and other places to America to work on plantation and all that. So these free men that you claim you are direct, you descend directly from them, are to an extent part of the the major African community across the world. That's what I'm
Which one?
saying. So
Which African community? Which one?
we cannot really, you know, divide them into two groups.
The
What I'm
hell you
saying is
can't.
that this
Y'all
this
no, 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 no. Y'all do it with your tribes. Y'all divide your tribal groups over there all day. So what are you talking about?
well, let's get to the basis. You're saying reparation is for slavery. That's what you're championing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and in your quest, you also saying that these should be the reparation should be given for people uh, who are from freemen that actually I don't know that I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
really it's really strange to me. The concept of FBA is strange to me. But if I understand you, you mean
Why
free
why
men
is it strange?
that that started, you know, descending from I don't know how, but free men from Africa, free black men from Africa. That's what you mean, not people that actually came from Africa to
Free,
America,
but we're,
but
we're not
American
we're not
black Americans that were set free.
we are not
That's what you say.
generic. We're not generic African. We're not. We had an ethnogenesis, sir. We're a whole different new ethnic group. We've been here way too long. We've been here longer than a lot of those African tribes have been in Africa.
Okay, okay. So if I understand you right, what you mean is that those FBAs were black men that were set free in America, but these men didn't really come from Africa. That's what you're saying, or any part of the world, not just Africa. That's what you're
What are
saying.
you? Why are you putting these weird words in my mouth? I didn't say none of what you saying. What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
What I'm saying is that reparation should be given to people that suffered slavery. In this context, black people that suffered slavery, just like the white
So no,
businessmen that
let's stop
sponsored
talking in
this.
circles. So do you mean some Africans over there in the continent should get reparations too, and some in the UK? Is that what you're saying?
Well, in here in the UK, when we talk about
Call no, no,
reparation,
no,
we're talking
no.
about
You better answer this question and stop trying to dance around it because you keep trying to dance around it. Are you dancing around the fact that you're trying to say that since we all from Africa and Africans suffered slavery, which is us, Africans on the continent should get some reparations too? Sir, is that what you're trying to imply?
no, that's not what I'm trying to imply. What I'm saying is that just as people, white people that sponsored slavery, they trace their lineage and they pay them in 2015. The British government actually paid them in 2015 reparation. The families that sponsored it, black people that also suffered slavery, it's only fair that we trace their lineage and give them something. And in this context, you're saying that it should be limited to a certain sect of black people. That's what you're saying.
Right. So what are you saying? You're not. Who else should get then
I
from
think
who? Because we're talking about the U.S. government. Who else should get reparations?
everybody that suffered it, it shouldn't be limited to a sect of black people who call themselves
Why? Why
FBA.
shouldn't it be limited to us if we're going after the government that enslaved us?
No, I mean, what about other black people that suffered slavery that don't identify themselves as
Like who?
FBA? Like a lot of
Who?
people in America,
Oh,
I
no,
think.
no. Who? What are you talking about? Who else suffered from slavery and they're not a foundational Black American in America?
All those African descendants of all those Africans that were shipped down there.
You want those the ones who became foundational Black Americans during slavery?
Oh, so now what you're saying is that those people that were shipped down there to America, some have transformed to become a sect, a certain brand of African. That's what you're saying. And those are the people that qualify to get this
What are
reparation.
you talking about, man? The people, the Black people who were on the plantations, they are foundational Black Americans, sir. If
So if that's the case, it means those black people that were on the the plantation were actually from America. They didn't come from anywhere. They weren't shipped from anywhere. That's what you say.
everybody on the planet came from Africa at one point, and then they had an ethnogenesis based on movements, circumstances, or whatever. Everybody came from Africa, but after a while, you have an ethnogenesis, you become a whole different ethnic group. The Australians came from Africa. The Fijians came from Africa, but they're not African no more.
Well, if that's the case, then why don't they give reparation to everybody, but
Who?
to all these people that were shipped down
Who?
there, the descendants of all these people, all black people in America,
Why don't who give them reparations?
the government, of
That's what
course.
we're fighting for, to give reparations to the foundational Black Americans. We're not African Americans. We're not generic Africans, sir.
Why don't champion something for the whole black American community, but to a certain sect of people within
It's
the
for
community?
Black people who are descended from those who suffered in slavery. What part of that don't you understand?
What part I don't understand is that what if there are folks within the black American community that can't really prove or track their lineage down to these so-called
Then
FBAs?
they what
What becomes of
happened? Then
them?
that means that they're probably not from the lineage. They probably immigrated here. So are you saying that immigrants who come here from Africa should get some reparations too? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm
What are you
saying.
talking about?
What I'm saying is that I just don't understand why some sects within the African community group or the Black
There is
American
no
community
African
group.
community. There's foundational Black Americans, sir, and there's 43 million foundational Black Americans. What other group are you talking about who suffer from slavery?
Man, you got me
Why
confused, man, because I don't really
you keep
understand this FBA
talking
thing.
about some mythological group that I don't know what you're talking about? Who are you talking about? You talking about, yeah,
Well,
there's some other Africans who suffered. Who? And you won't tell me. You won't say
I'm
it.
saying all black Americans or all black Americans within the black American communities are supposed to get reparations. That
How?
shouldn't be, it makes
Oh, no,
no
no, no.
sense.
So
It
I just
makes
asked you, do you mean, I just asked you, sir, you're not going to sit here and contradict yourself. I just asked you do you mean that immigrants, because there are black immigrants who was over here, and you
no, but
okay,
America is too advanced
now,
to be able to
I'm
actually
not going to
separate
listen to no
immigrants.
tether babble. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the type of confusion where these people just play dumb. I just let them out of here. These people sit here and play dumb as a way to waste time. This is why they fail in their damn homelands. This is a time wasting tether who likes to sit up here and play damn dumb, family. They talk in circles and play damn dumb all the time. That's why we don't want nothing to do with that nonsense. We don't want nothing to do with that. This dude just contradicting himself, talking in circles, tether babbling. No, it should be all black people should get. I mean, what do you mean all black people? You mean immigrants? No, no, not immigrants. No, not them, not the black ones. Just the Africans who suffered during slavery. You mean foundational black Americans? No, the other ones. Who are you talking about? Yeah, he's trying to angle himself in it. That's another way for them to try to angle themselves. Talk in circles. That's them trying to figure out how to leech off the reparations. All right. Nothing more, nothing less. He's trying to find a way he can shoe himself in somehow. That's what that's about. You got to watch these people. They're all over the place with it. They're all over the place with it. Cool. Let's get Sister Cool in the building. Cool. What's up, Cool H Town girl? What's up, dear? Cool H Town.
Hey, you. I was just wanting to get at that guy, but yeah, you needed to let him go. Just for the rest of the room, you know, if you don't know about something, shut the up. Don't talk about it
All right.
because what he was trying, the point he was trying to make, he wasn't halfway there. He was about a 1/4% there. The one thing he said that was factual is the UK government did pay slave masters reparations all the way up through 2015. That's the one thing he said that was accurate. If he knew what he was talking about, he would know that UK slavery, right? Yes, they had a part in the beginning with colonizing America and had some of the initial slaves sent over here, but there in the UK, their dirty South was the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So the Jamaicans and all the islands, right? And many of them are fighting and seeking reparations from the UK government, as they should. But make no mistake, FBA, we are fighting for reparations from the US government,
All
as
right.
we should. And make no mistake, yes, the US government did pay reparations to the slave masters and owners here on this land. So
Mm-hmm.
don't get into the debates with people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. And I can tell you that guy, I don't even need to talk to him to know that he's an anchor baby over in
Mm-hmm.
UK. I can tell from his accent. I'd put any amount of money that he's from Nigeria. I would go so further to say that he's Igbo because most of the Igbo tribe goes to UK versus Nigerian Yoruba come mostly here.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why. That's just how it goes. The point is, you know what I mean? He's talking and talking and talking. Either way, he wouldn't be eligible, or his parents most likely eligible for reparations from the UK because they obviously just got there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
From the continent of Africa. So don't be misled. And Tariq has always on the money when he's slow walking him through that. He was making my ears bleed. That's why I had to come off my mic.
So
But anyway, what I did want to ask you, brother, is since we last talked, you know, the election results are in and this, that, and the third, I wanted to get your feedback on what we've seen so far with the rollout of Project 2025, because if memory serves, you were like, no, cool, we don't have to worry about that, blah, 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 blah. I'm worried, brother. What are you thinking?
yeah, basically, people are talking about this whole thing where Trump is going to give reparations to white people, and he never really said that. But the thing is, and like I pointed out earlier, the Democrats have been giving reparations to white people this whole 4 years. They're giving our tax dollars to white Ukrainians. They're giving our tax dollars to some of these white Hispanics coming over here and some of these other groups. So they're already giving out reparations to people. So them using that shaming tactic, I'm just not falling for it. Let's get Yusef. You ready, Yusef? All right, Yusef ain't saying nothing. He's looking like a Pakistani Drake over there. Let me get Yusef out of here. Let's get Idris. Idris, hop on, man.
Hi, yeah, I have a question. I heard you talk about, the reparation for African American. So how do you want like those African American to get the reparation money, or like the Indian American, they get tax cut, and also they don't pay for university and stuff?
Yeah, the Indians, they get money, land, businesses, sovereignty. I was just over there in Indian Territory in Palm Springs. Man, they got them beautiful ass casinos over there. They're making money hand over fist. I want all of that. All of that fly stuff them Native American tribes are getting, that's exactly what we need as foundational Black Americans. They are living it up over there. Don't let nobody get it twisted. They try to make it seem like there's a bunch of poor Native Americans sitting on a reservation. Man, them casinos are so damn beautiful and fly, and they got all that land and hospitals and schools that they got that's federally subsidized. We need that, all of that. Idris, where you from, by the way?
I'm from Africa too. I'm from Africa,
What part?
middle of Africa.
Oh, the middle. So Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. No, well, Tanzania is East Africa. But what
No, from
Congo?
Sudan. Sudan.
Sudan. Oh, the Myron Gaines territory.
Yep.
Yes. So how long you been over here? You're in Minnesota? Where you living now?
No, I'm from Canada. I don't live in the United States.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. My man. All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the call, sir. All right.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right. I ain't gonna be out here too long. Let me get up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Let me get me some damn sleep. Listen, go to rootworkstyle.com. Get that Rootwork deodorant. Rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. Rootworkstyle.com. Go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com and get the book Hidden Heroes from A to Z, ladies and gentlemen, and make a contribution to the Hidden History Museum. All right, I'm up out of here. Papi Akute, Lola Vube to the family. Peace.
In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.